Hello there, everybody, and welcome back from the break. My name is Thormungandr, bringing you into the rest of our night with the next 5.5 hours, ready to go with some of the most entertaining and amazing Black brilliance you've seen on the platform. We are here with Juneteenth celebration day 3 with GDQ Black in a Flash. So why don't you sit back, relax, and enjoy. For those of you who don't know, Black in a Flash is a community that uplifts and connects Black speedrunners of all levels, hosting special events throughout the year to raise money for charity and celebrate Black voices in the speedrunning scene. Learn more or apply to get involved at gdq.gg/BAF and follow at blackinaflash.bsky.social on Blue Sky for the latest updates and more. And we're starting this night off with a bang. We've got the wonderful LanzTheMaster doing Kingdom Hearts 3 and what is one of my favorite kinds of challenge and speed runs, an alternative controller one with the Data Zemnis Riffmaster Crit Level 1 All Pro codes. And if you don't know what a Riffmaster is, think Guitar Hero controller. So without further ado, why don't we tune right on into this and let's introduce our wonderful speedrunner for tonight.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? Happy Juneteenth. Very excited to showcase this challenge to everybody. This is one of my favorite fights in the entire Kingdom Hearts series, and I just can't wait to put on the show for everybody.
Well, it's wonderful having you here, and I know we also have your wonderful commentator, AJENTxSPACELY. So welcome on into you as well, Agent.
Homie Space.
And
yeah. Yes, how is everyone doing? Are you guys ready to see some epic gameplay? We're about to get down into one of the greatest fights in Kingdom Hearts history, a character that has been throughout the series since the very beginning.
I'm pumped. Are you ready, Lanz?
I'm more than ready.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get it. Whoa, the loading times on the PC is huge. I have not played on the PC yet. But yes, like I was saying before, Zemnis has a lot of history throughout the Kingdom Hearts series, appearing as early as the first game. Be careful of spoilers ahead. I will mention a few, and you're going to see a lot of moves that are reminiscent from those frequent appearances. He was in Kingdom Hearts 1, he was the final boss in Kingdom Hearts 2, and now he's back with a vengeance in Kingdom Hearts 3. And some of these moves you've seen as early, like these orbs and these panels that are going to be thrown out. Right now, a lot of the times he's going to throw out these dark tendrils to move Sora away without his consent. But unfortunately, Zemnis is going to find out, just like the name of Sora meaning sky, you cannot control the sky. He's going to be as free as possible. But he goes in with his ethereal blaze trying to slice and dice Sora up. But, it's similar to like Infamous and Prototype and things like that. Kingdom Hearts lets you, really deal with the power of fantasy. And Sora is very, very OP in this game and pretty much throughout the entire series. He is a self-taught Keyblade wielder. And now, as you can see, he's beating him up. But you can see as well that we have all pro codes here. That is basically an extra restriction that you can include, that they included in the DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, which is one of the greatest updates I've ever seen in a video game, by the way. But there's a bunch of restrictions where, as you can see, this is he's having his HP drained periodically. We're having his MP, which is what he uses for magic and other things periodically. You can't use some of the things that are included in here, such as you saw, like summons throughout the Kingdom Hearts series. There's no summons. You can't do any of that. A lot of things are blocked off when you're using pro codes, because it wouldn't be pro if you could use some of the easier stuff. Because some of those easy stuff can give you invincibility, free HP bars, and things of the sort. But there's a lot of different tactics that you're going to need to use throughout here, and we're just going to use pure, unadulterated skill. As well as this being a level 1 run, meaning that there's not access to some abilities that you might commonly see in the Kingdom Hearts series. Some famous ones even that are actually mentioned throughout other video games, like Second Chance and One More, where you can live a hit if you're getting comboed, or whether you can just live one hit in general. They won't really be there. There are other means of doing so with like equipping certain items, but here it's just all one and done. And Zemnis is someone that it's kind of tricky, actually. One of the hardest fights within this 13-pack of wonderful super bosses that they included here. He's kind of tricky, does a lot of teleporting, he's very angry. And right now, we're going to enter his DM. This is something that they have in Kingdom Hearts, where they get desperate, aka their desperate move, and they try to throw out all that they can have. And if you remember from Kingdom Hearts 2, you're going to see a lot of things that are going to remind you of one of the most coolest scenes in video game history, was this freaking laser dome, as you see right here. So with this one, he's going to shoot a bunch of lasers, and then you're going to see a little glint of blue where he tries to fake you out a little bit with an unblockable set of lasers. Is actually very threatening. And you can see throughout where he's countering, and you see Sora is glowing. That's for a critical counter, which gives him bonus damage. And the critical counter or counter in general is very nice. It gives you a bunch of invincibility frames, as well as some nice good damage. Now with that little cross slash, I don't believe you can block that one, so you see him dodge rolling instead of blocking. Because Sora's blocks are really OP. You can just kind of just block anything. Sometimes you get caught out, but in this one, Sora, like I said, it helps that power fantasy. And this is the end of the DM. He doesn't need Riku anymore. This isn't Kingdom Hearts 2 anymore. Sora's all grown up. He's Kingdom Hearts. He can handle Xemnas all on his own. And you can see we're already through most of Xemnas' HP bars. A lot of times when you're doing level 1, you don't get to do enough damage, and sometimes his DM comes out 2 times. But usually this is like a last resort. So if it all goes well, we're only going to see that DM one good time. And man, it is really flashy. Probably like one of the flashier fights in this. I feel like Kingdom Hearts is all about style. They just like you to have fun. They just want you to style on your opponents. And Sora talks trash just like Spider-Man a lot of the time. So it's just a good time. And we're down to like the last 5 HP bars as we get down. And you see our MP bar already drained, so you're not going to be able to heal. I don't even think you can heal regardless. Even with the Pro Codes on, I don't even think you could heal even if you wanted to. And you can see his HP slowly dropping. We're almost at the bottom of that HP, so it's getting more and more intense. And now with the giant, oh yeah, go ahead.
The crazy thing to me is that they're doing it on an actual guitar, on a Riffmaster controller. Like, I keep forgetting that I'm even watching this, and you see more parrying than Sekiro. Like, this is wild.
Exactly. Like, Kingdom Hearts does have pretty much a parry system. Like I was talking about, that counter kick where Sora retaliates and he glows red. That's basically a perfect parry that is considered in other games. And you think about, like, this is being literally one of these hardest fights in the entire series, with this set of super bosses that they included, and you're doing it on a guitar. yeah, I got cooked by this fight for like 6 hours straight, and this guy is doing it with a guitar. Honestly, I feel disrespected. Xemnas is feeling disrespected, and Sora's laughing at everybody, and Lanz is just a god. So, I hope to aspire to be him one day. When Sora grows up, he hopes to be Lanz one day. He's gonna start beating people up with a guitar too. He's already done that. He's gonna keep doing it. And we're here on the final HP bar, the final stretch. Xemnas is trying to teleport. He's desperate. Look at that. He teleported 3 times trying to get away. He's like, please, why is this kid bonking me with a key, bro? You're supposed to be opening car doors into your front living room. Like, why are you doing this? Ooh, he's desperate. One final DM to close it out. He's gonna try, but we all know he's gonna fail. As he's using those tendrils in order to push away Lanz, aka Sora. He's going to try his best in order to try to close out the fight, but we've been through this time and time again. All we have to do is block it up. Those 40 billion lasers that he's shooting, this is better than a rave, honestly. And another push, another slice. Easy to go. Oh my boy. And it's nice to have, like, he's using a guitar pedal in order to use the shock lock to, readjust the aim and stuff like that, because obviously we know with the guitar controller, there's no analog stick, so he has to use the shock lock as an alternate way to re-aim and lock on to Xemnas, because as you can see, this guy loves to teleport all the time.
And that's one of the really difficult things about using any type of alternative controller, is that when you play, you have to remap your brain on how the game actually works and how it plays. And especially when you're doing ultimate challenge runs, let alone a level 1 challenge run for any game, it's going to test you to the limit. So you actually have to learn it 10 times for what you normally would a regular run.
And as you see, the limits have been surpassed. We are victorious.
Not the best, but we got the job done.
I'm just gonna say I don't think I could have done that even if you had given me a million years with the guitar controller. Legit, that was an incredible run. I gotta say, Lanz, like, you cooked on this. Do you have any other projects? Do you have any shout outs you want to give? Like, that was an incredible run, and I'm sure people want to know where they can find you doing what you do, because LanzTheMaster, I mean, I think it says it all in the name right there, but where else can they find you mastering your craft? And do you have any shout outs you or Agent would like to give?
Well, first, I'd like to thank you, AJENTxSPACELY, for filling in short notice. You can find my man on TikTok and on Twitch. Good content there. But you can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Twitch. I'm doing all these fights on other 1 pro codes with more restrictions than what we saw here today. I've beaten 8 out of 13, and I'm looking to beat all of them, no damage all of them, and then take on the secret episode eventually. And I'm also on YouTube as well, documenting the entire experience. But I've also been nominated for an award. I've been nominated for Content Creator of the Year at the MDAs. The MDAs are happening at Reconnect, a Kingdom Hearts community celebration happening July 11th through the 13th in Denver, Colorado. And the Million Dreams Award ceremony takes place on the 13th, on the final night. And I'm nominated for Content Creator of the Year. And I humbly ask to check out all the nominees in all the categories. But Kingdom Hearts, challenge running in the Kingdom Hearts series, I think it's really built a foundation from day one on YouTube and whatnot. And there's a lot of legendary people who've done this kind of stuff. And I really think that challenge running really needs to be a big part of the community once again. And I'd love to be one of the people, by winning this award, to kind of bring it back to the forefront in the Kingdom Hearts space.
Fantastic. And AJENTxSPACELY, what about you? Where can they find you? Where can they see what projects you're working on? And do you have any shout outs you'd like to give?
I have no hourly shout outs. I just want to shout out my mans. He's always been a wonderful pillar throughout the entirety as I've known him for many years now. I just want to make sure you guys check him out. Check out this run that he does, No Damage, on his YouTube as well. He's done a lot of them and he's going to do a lot more. Please do vote for him as well during the Million Dreams Award. He definitely deserves it, and I greatly appreciate him choosing me to represent him, and I hope I can do him justice in the future. So yes, please check him out.
The MDA link, if anyone's curious, it's khguides.com/million-dreams.
And there you have it, everyone. You want to take a look at LanzTheMaster and AJENTxSPACELY, you know exactly where to do that. Thank you both for the amazing run, the amazing commentary, and we got some more fun coming up for you. So sit tight, and we're going to take you right into some more action in
Happy
just
Juneteenth.
a bit. Happy Juneteenth.